Good afternoon, Jets Nation. Welcome to the Drew Jets Show. Week 18 is here, and the 6-10 New York Jets will be going up against the 4-12 New England Patriots. So can the Jets end their 15-game losing skid against New England and potentially Bill Belichick's last game as their head coach? Let's go ahead and talk about it. Starting off on the offensive side of the ball, we're going to be going up against the Patriots defense, which is one of the best defenses in the NFL. They're currently ranked 6th best in the NFL, which is one mark lower than the New York Jets. Teams are scoring an average of 21.8 points per game against the Patriots this season. Their pass defense is ranked 14th best in the league, allowing around 217 yards per game. And the run defense is currently ranked 2nd best in the NFL, allowing 87.4 yards per game. Patriots have themselves a really good run defense. Now, while you might be like, 6th best defense in the NFL, this Jets offense is going to do absolutely nothing. Well, last week they were able to put up 20 points against the league's best defense, the Cleveland Browns, and have almost 400 total yards of offense. Now, while most of those yards were gained in garbage time while the Jets were down 3 possessions, nonetheless, almost having 400 yards is almost having 400 yards, no matter which way you put it. And while, it wasn't a pretty showing from the Jets offense last week, I will say I don't think they were completely inept against the Cleveland Browns. They were able to put together a couple nice drives, and, they just didn't look completely lost like they did it earlier in the season and against the Miami Dolphins a few weeks ago. So I will say some progress is being made, and I was kind of pleased with how the Jets offense looked against the league's best unit. But the question is, can they look not inept against the Patriots this week? And really, that's the main question that's going to be on everyone's mind, because this is the last game of the season. We just want to see some signs of improvement from this offense heading into 2024. Well, I guess we're already in 2024, but heading into the 2024 season. Just give us some signs of improvement, something good to take into the new year, just to make us not feel as bad as the season as we already do. I think that's kind of the main thing everyone wants to see from this game. So what is going to be the plan offensively against the Patriots? And really, just get Breece Hall involved as much as possible. I mean, the past 2 weeks where the Jets offense hasn't looked completely inept, that's what we've been doing. Breece Hall almost had 200 all-purpose yards against the Washington Commanders. He had over 100 all-purpose yards against the Cleveland Browns. We got him involved as much as possible. And while the Patriots have a good run defense, I still think we should give Breece Hall a couple carries, see what he can do. And if that's not working, then try to get him involved in the passing game. Get Breece Hall involved, all I gotta say. Also, get Garrett Wilson some targets as well. Get him those one-on-one opportunities. Just let Garrett Wilson cook. Get him those 100 catches. We got him the 1,000 yards last week, but now he is 7 yards away from 100 on the season. So just force feed Garrett Wilson, get him those 100 catches, and everyone will be happy. But I also think the New York Jets should get their young playmakers involved as well. Jason Brownlee, Xavier Gipson, Israel Abanikanda are all entering their final games of their rookie season. So just get them involved, and that's what the Jets have been doing the past 2 weeks. Jason Brownlee scored his first ever touchdown against the Washington Commanders. Xavier Gipson has been getting a good amount of targets the past 2 weeks. Israel Abanikanda has been getting a good amount of carries. So just get the rookies involved and just see what we have in them. See if these are going to be guys that are going to be on the team next year, and see if there are people that can help us win a Super Bowl potentially in the future. Just get your final evaluating of all of our young playmakers done in this game. But then moving on to the defense, I mean, this should be a good performance from the Jets defense. I know that should be a good performance from the Patriots defense as well, and I'm expecting it to be. But Patriots offense sucks. I mean, they're not Jets level bad, but they're close to it. I mean, the Pats averaged the least amount of points per game this season at 14.6. I mean, the Jets defense should just do what they do best, and the results will be good. I'm confident that the Jets defense is going to have no problem with this Patriots offense once again. So, do the New York Jets win this football game? That's going to be an interesting question to ask pretty much everyone in this fan base. And if you ask anyone that, the results will be split. I already have my score prediction, but a lot of people are sitting here rooting for a loss because it helps out the draft standings, which is completely understandable. But a lot of people are sitting here rooting for a win, because if we could potentially end the 15-game losing streak against the Patriots in Belichick's last game as their head coach, you know how awesome that would be? You know how, poetic that would be? And just to leave a bad taste in the Patriots' mouth as they potentially enter a new era of their franchise, I mean, that would be pretty awesome. But also at the same time, you lose this game, you could potentially have as high as the 5th overall pick in this year's draft. And if you win, you could go up as high as 12. So there's just some very interesting things that could happen if the New York Jets win this football game. So do I think the Jets win this game? I do think the Jets win this football game. I think the Jets are able to take home a win in the last game of the season, start off 2024 on the right note, and get a win over the New England Patriots 17-10. What are you guys' thoughts on this game? What are you guys' thoughts on the video? Comment it down below, and I'm just signing off for now. See you guys later.